About this. It was a fender bender. I'm not hurt at all.
It was traumatic. I love you, and you have a heart condition, and don't think you can talk me out of an EKG.
You ordered an EKG?
Of course I did. Listen to your doctor. He knows best.
Well, considering you control my discharge papers, I would love to have an EKG.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, this is all so ridiculous. I mean, do you honestly think that the police are going to charge Dr. Oliver for everything that he's been accused of?
Well, it's possible. I was amazed at his attitude after he crashed Luke's car into yours.
Well, you've got a point. He's definitely single-minded.
He's a jerk, but a talented jerk.
Oh, unlike my perfect husband. I know. I told you I didn't want you to dote on me, but I have to admit, it's kind of lovely.
You could have been hurt seriously.
I know.
I gotta go check on the tests I ordered for you.
Tests? Plural?
Get some rest.
Oh.
Luke, I lost my sight. I mean, how can things be the same between us?
Well, I know that things have changed. But you and me...
No. They've changed because of it.
But we don't have to.
Yes, we do. I mean, you want me to be the same, but I am not the same.
Why? Because you can't see how good looking I am anymore. There is no way that I can know what you're going through. And I hate that you're going through it. And you say that nothing will ever be the same. And you're right. A lot of it won't be. But this, us, we're the same. You are still the same wonderful guy that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Do you hear what I'm saying, Noah? Do you hear what I'm so desperately trying to tell you?
I hear you.
Good.
I just wish I could believe you even half as much as you believe yourself.
Seems you've run into some trouble in Oakdale, Dr. Oliver.
What I've run into is a confederacy of idiots. Lots and lots of idiots, with a couple of jerks sprinkled in. Your doctors went to clown college. Your cops are dumber than rocks, and that's a medical diagnosis. I didn't steal any car, okay? All I was trying to do was to get to the airport so that I could get back to Dallas. I was strong-armed into coming here by one Luke Snyder, who was one of the jerks that I mentioned. When I didn't agree to operate on his boyfriend, he had me arrested and detained. And now whatever chance I have of getting on a flight today is ruined. So look, I'd appreciate it if you could just save us both a lot of aggravation. Let me have my cell phone back so I can at least try to book a seat on the next flight out of this town that time forgot.
Are you telling the court you're leaving Oakdale,
As
Dr.
fast as I
Oliver?
possibly can, Your Honor. Yes, if I could flap my wings and bust through your ceiling, already be on my way.
You realize you've just told me you're a flight risk?
Are you kidding me? Where am I? What is this horrible rabbit hole that I've fallen down?
You're remanded into custody until trial next month.
Next month? Are you out of your mind? You can't do that.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench? Kurt, Kim was behind the wheel of the car that Dr. Oliver struck.
Kurt, you two know each other? What am I saying?
She's going to be all right. It was scary at the time.
Let me guess, you both belong to the same country club. Or no, your wives play bridge together.
In spite of the fact that my wife was involved in the wreck...
Your wife is fine. It wasn't a wreck. It was a little fender bender. You're trying to make this sound worse than it is.
Doctor, why don't you do yourself a favor and keep your mouth shut? If I were you, I would throw him in a cell and leave him there. But that would be a great disservice to patients that might benefit from his enormous skill, which unfortunately is in direct proportion to his enormous ego. This is what I would suggest. That you release him into my recognizance.
What?
He can practice with me at the hospital, under my guidance, until his trial.
Can I still choose jail? Or how about a firing squad?
It's all yours, Bob.
You find me at the hospital, and we'll work out a schedule. You can thank me later.
You're not serious. You're not going to take responsibility for this guy.
Dr. Reid Oliver is a pompous blowhard, but he is not a criminal, and I can use his skills around here.
And you want to teach him a lesson. Oh, It's not like you don't have enough pressure, right?
I can use him on the staff.
Oh, he's your hostage.
Remember how Chris and I used to go around about, well, he would say that the way I practiced medicine was old-fashioned.
Well, I wish I could forget how many times you two went around on that one.
Well, getting Oliver here is a real coup, no matter how I managed to do it.
He is going to drive you so crazy. You know how you hate these hot dogs that cut out and don't have any time for their patients. I mean, you heard how he spoke to Noah.
Bedside manner is teachable. Genius is a little harder to come by.
All this because a neurosurgeon just nicked my car.
Listen. Gave us a chance to hang out today. I call that win-win.
Just let me fill this out, and we'll get you out of here in a minute.
Look, you know I'm not going to spend the rest of my life in your mom's house.
Yeah, well, with any luck, neither will I. Look, I know we had to give up the apartment, but we'll get another one when we're ready.
You proud of yourself, Mr. Snyder?
Dr. Oliver, I thought you went back to Dallas.
Oh, did you not tell your boyfriend about your little stunt?
Well, I didn't have time. Dr. Oliver had a little accident.
Thanks to you, I am now stuck in Oakhell for a month. Do you realize how many surgeries I'm going to have to postpone back in Dallas? I mean, do you care that people might die?
Well, I'm sure they've got you covered. And if you need a surgery fix, no one's still here for you.
If you actually think that I would still even consider...
Well, you know, we do have your cell phone number, so we'll call you for a consultation.